This Uttarakhand startup is using autonomous watercraft to clean rivers. Here's another one that's replacing plastic with bamboo, and another one which was on Shark Tank India and is making ECG devices more affordable. These are just a few of the amazing Uttarakhand-based startups that we've got in store for you today, and we reached out to each and every one of them to get up-to-date, accurate information on their business, so you can't get this information anywhere else. So without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 startups shaping Uttarakhand's future. Let's start things off in Dehradun, the capital city of Uttarakhand, to look at our first startup, Unscene Innovation. Founded in 2022 by Cephas Joseph, Ritika Sadana, Ben George, and Dr. Glen Bennett Hermon, their goal is to address water pollution in India through autonomous robots. Their flagship product, Amit, is a self-navigating watercraft designed to autonomously remove plastic waste and other debris that harm aquatic ecosystems, and their team has secured 10 lakh rupees in seed funding to develop the product, but they're keeping details on Amit private for the time being. While still in the pre-revenue stage, they're planning on introducing 2 new products in the next 3 to 4 months, and the team is hoping to start generating revenue by 2025. Okay, now let's make our way over to the city of Kotwar, where we have our next startup, IBANSS, and this company was founded in 2019 by Anubhav Mittal, and IBANSS is on a mission to replace plastic with bamboo-based granules that act just like plastic. And of course, unlike plastic, these bamboo-based granules are completely biodegradable. IBANSS is making all sorts of products like plates, bags, and clothes from bamboo, and what's great about this plant is that it grows like a weed. It doesn't need fertile soil or tons of water, and it actually is better at capturing carbon dioxide than most other plants and trees. IBANSS has received a couple of grants and 50 lakh rupees in equity funding to build their factory, and they've also secured 2 patents for their technology as well. They made 3 crore rupees in revenue in FY24, and Anubhav told us that they're on track to double that in FY25. Now, while IBANSS is improving the health of our planet, this next startup from Dehradun wants to improve your health. Most people first heard about Sunfox Technologies from Shark Tank India Season 1, and the company was founded by Rajat Jain and Arpit Jain in 2016. They've developed Spandan, a portable and affordable ECG device that lets you monitor your heart health without having to leave your home. You can connect it to your smartphone for real-time analysis and results, and when Rajat first pitched Sunfox on Shark Tank India, they were only making 500 devices a month, bringing in 5 lakh rupees in monthly sales. But the Sharks were so impressed with the product that all of them decided to fund this company, investing 1 crore rupees in exchange for 6% equity, valuing Sunfox at 16.67 crore rupees. Since then, things have skyrocketed. Rajat shared that their monthly sales have jumped 10x, hitting 50 lakh rupees, and they've now set up a manufacturing facility capable of producing 10,000 devices every month. And Sunfox isn't the only startup from Uttarakhand that was featured on Shark Tank India. We also have another Dehradun-based company that you might remember, First Bud Organics. Mithresh Sharma founded First Bud Organics with his mother, Saroj Sharma, in 2017, and it all began with a simple question. What would happen if he listed his mother's handmade mango pickle online? Well, the answer to that question is that it sells out instantly. Today, the brand sells a variety of organic products, all sourced directly from farmers, like honey, turmeric powder, and herbal teas under their own label. By the time they appeared on Shark Tank India, First Bud Organics was already making 22 lakh rupees per month in revenue, but now they're aiming to close FY25 with 5 to 10 crore rupees in revenue. Oh, and by the way, their Shark Tank India deal did actually get closed behind the scenes. They raised 50 lakh rupees for 10% equity from Ritesh Agarwal, the founder of Oyo. Now, this next startup from Dehradun hasn't been on Shark Tank India, but they did end up winning the Startup Uttarakhand Grand Challenge 2022, which opened the doors for them to secure funding from a local investor. Founded by Vikas Shah in 2022, Flux Motors is developing electric vehicles for hilly terrain, and Vikas's journey is actually pretty interesting. He got into rally racing as a hobby and designed a race car while he was in college. Then, during the pandemic, he found himself stuck in Coimbatore, and so he started tinkering in his room, building an electric bike prototype, and this prototype won him the Startup Uttarakhand Grand Challenge 2022, and then with some local funding from a Dehradun-based investor, Vikas officially launched Flux Motors, turning his passion into a business. Today, Flux Motors has 2 electric bikes, Vayu for everyday commuting and Lightning for off-roading. They also build off-roading vehicles like go-karts, dirt carts, ATVs, and UTVs, and Vikas told us that they're one of only 2 companies in India operating in this niche, and Flux Motors made 1.28 crore rupees in revenue in FY24, and they're aiming to double this for FY25. Okay, now let's take a break from Dehradun and visit Roorkee, the home of our next startup, VilloTale. VilloTale was founded by Somen Karmakar and Shodh Satwagosh in 2018, and Somen told us that they're reshaping the travel industry by focusing on sustainable and responsible tourism. VilloTale takes travelers farmers deep into rural India, offering them a chance to experience local culture and heritage while supporting village communities. And the heart of VilloTale's mission is to create earning opportunities for villagers so that they don't have to leave their homes in search of work in big cities. They started with just one homestay, and now they've grown to over 15 locally run homestays, offering unique rural experiences to more than 1,900 customers. Now, while most of their packages are in Uttarakhand, they have also expanded into Odisha and Madhya Pradesh, and they're planning to go pan-India in the future too. While VilloTale is promoting sustainable tourism, this next startup from Dehradun is working on sustainable agriculture through hydroponics. Founded by Priyanshu Jain and Aniket Shukla in 2020, Agri Joy wants to transform India's agriculture sector using hydroponics and smart farming solutions, with the goal of helping farmers grow high-value crops consistently, irrespective of climate conditions. Hydroponics reduces water consumption by 95%, and since no soil is involved, this also largely eliminates the need for pesticides as well. However, Agri Joy's journey hasn't been easy. In 2022, Aniket left the company, and so Priyanshu has been carrying the vision forward himself. And so far, Agri Joy has built more than 34 farms across 14 states, including remote regions like Andaman and Nicobar and Assam. The company brought in 1.25 crore rupees in revenue in FY24, and they're aiming to hit 6 crore rupees in FY25. Also, this is a profitable bootstrap business. They recently secured a 30 lakh rupee loan from Startup India's seed fund scheme, giving them the funds to expand into Asia Pacific and the Middle East. All right, this next company from Dehradun has a connection with my home country, Canada. Founded by Harshit Sehdev in 2019, Himshakti's mission is to empower Himalayan farmers by selling unique products like Himalayan red rice, finger millet, and Himalayan pink salt. And what makes this startup stand out is its commitment to tackling rural unemployment by providing sustainable income opportunities to farmers. Harshit was proud to mention that 80% of their 15,000 farmers are women, and they also choose their products very carefully, opting for crops that require minimal water and don't attract wild animals to uphold environmental and economic sustainability. The company started small with just 20,000 rupees in sales in their first month, but they've grown it now to 45 lakh rupees in revenue for FY24. And here's the fun part about Canada. They actually have an exclusive store near Niagara Falls. Okay, now let's head over to Almora to meet our next startup, Kimalaya Naturals. Founded in 2021 by Dr. Kavita Negi and Kanchan Singh Kawarbi, Kimalaya Naturals is tackling modern lifestyle health issues like PCOD, diabetes, and stress with herbal products sold under their iAura brand. Dr. Kavita struggled with PCOD herself, and with a PhD in botany, she set out to create plant-based health solutions that were both natural and effective. And after nearly 2 years of research and between 70 and 80 lakh rupees in funding from investors, Kimalaya Naturals officially launched their products in April of 2023. By the end of the year, they had sold 7 lakh rupees worth of products to over 2,000 customers, and they're building a manufacturing unit now in Almora to expand their product range to include herbal cosmetics and essential oils. All right, now let's head back to Dehradun to meet our final company, Mulya Creation. Founded by sisters Alisha Mandulia and Dr. Ankita Mandulia in 2020, this brand is promoting something called slow fashion. So most clothing brands are focused on mass-producing trendy, inexpensive clothes, and this is called fast fashion. But fast fashion comes at a huge cost. India alone generates 7,800 kilotons of textile waste every year. That's 8.5% of the world's total textile waste, and most of this waste gets burned or ends up in landfills. And that's what inspired these two sisters to create a slow fashion brand that prioritizes sustainability and eco-friendliness. They're using natural fabrics, and they're also sourcing flowers from temple waste for their eco-printing process as well, ensuring that their products are both unique and environmentally friendly. So far, they've sold 5,000 products and did 40 lakh rupees in revenue in FY24. All right, thank you so much for watching this episode of Startup Subcontinent. You can find the entire playlist in the top right corner of your screen to check out what's going on in other states across India when it comes to startups, and I will catch you in the next one.